Good morning, my dear students. My name is Zarifa Shakarjan Narimanovna, and I'm your English teacher from Urgench State University. Our today's subject is intercultural communication, and today we're gonna speak about the future of English as a global language. And here I put the book. It's a really handy book. You can read it. So the book is called like English Global Englishes. Let's continue. So let's review the lecture. So traditionally, ELT has pointed NE as the main goal of English learning, but nevertheless, the importance attached the NEs is declining. So however, a number of barriers exist, including an attachment to standard English, the prevalence of standardized language tests, and the continued recruitment of nests. So you can see here the overview. So in this lecture, we will include this lecture is connected with the future of English in a globalized culture, the future of English in international education, the future of English like spread, reception, or reconceptualization, the future of English like it includes divergence, adaptation, and convergence. Okay, let me give you introductory activities. Look at the figure number 10. You will see it later. So in the introduction chapter, and also it's given in the introduction to chapter 10. So do you think any languages are inaccurately placed? So how do you think? You will answer these questions at the end of the video. So Grandel notes that English and French are at the apex, with the position of French declining and English becoming more clearly the lingua franca. Do you agree with the other big languages that he predicts to replace French by 2050? And what do you believe is the future of English? Will it remain at the apex of its hierarchy, or will it eventually fall out of favor? What forces might cause it to decline in the use of the future? So as I mentioned above, you will try to answer these questions later, and you can leave your answers as a comment, and I will read them. Let's continue. Okay, English medium instruction. So here you can see the European context. So European higher education. So here you can see the table, the data table, yeah? We can call it data table. So the table is, in this table you can see the number and percentage of recent increases in English medium taught master's programs in major European countries. So it's taken from the Brain White and Faith in 2013. So here you can see the numbers. So there are given countries and given 3 columns which identifies their number of programs in June, percentage increases, ranking in total number of courses. Yeah. So the countries include Denmark, Sweden, Italy, Finland, France, and the many other countries. So according to the same source, the leading disciplines in taught master's programs in English are business and economics and engineering with technology. So as you can see, the business and economics is in the most higher percentage in comparison to engineering and technology. So Asian context, what about the Asian context? It's like domestic universities are integrating English language into domestic programs. It's kind of internalization at home experience, and many of the leading universities in Japan, China, Korea, and other Asian nations have seen increases in English taught undergraduate and postgraduate courses in recent years. Knock-on effect. So what is knock-on effect? Let me give you an example. In Taiwan, rising investment in top universities in other countries, like particularly Taiwan's neighbors, has alarmed the government as a potential threat to the country's competitiveness in the long run. Okay, let's continue. So what about the Latin American context? In Latin America, Barry and Tyler argues that the less attention has been given to internalization of higher education when compared with other parts of the globe. But this is the beginning to change, yeah? So as you see, they are changing day by day. So you can see the internalization and academic ELF. Academics are becoming under increasing pressure like to publish in English language, yeah? So it is in most international journals you should use English language, and also it means like the it can cause to improvement of English language like as a future most used language, yeah? The language of academia. So in this table, you can see like the language shares in total academic publications over the past 100 years. Like, okay, so here you can see 4 lines. So the first line is about English. So you can see it's in the top. Next one is German. It's getting like it's declining. So this is the French language and this one is Russian. Okay, so here you can see the results in percentages, like percentage of publications. So it means like 90% of people like who wants to publish their publications, they do it in English language, yeah? Okay, let me continue with indications of a sheet in academic language. So the educator argues that there seems to be no principled justification for the norms of written academic English throughout the world to be those of Britain and North America, yeah? And of course, she points out that the practice of subjecting non-native academic English to correction in order that their writing conforms to native conventions allows journal produce it in native English countries. Okay, let's continue. So here you can get like a lot of information. So the future of English, spread, reception, or reconceptualization. So this figure, it's kind of a black and white view of the future directions of English. So here you can see at the center English today. We have convergence, we have weakening presence, we have divergence, we have strengthen, yeah, in presence. So unlikely sceneries for English future. So here you can see like 4 small parts. In the first part, it's written like many global English will emerge, word standard English will emerge, Englishes will fragment into separate dialects or languages, and English will decline as the word's lingua franca. Yeah. But of course, it's kind of critics, or I can guess like it's guess, but we don't know what will happen, yeah, in the future. So dimension one, what about the dimension one? It will spread or it will recede. So how do you think? We will see. So here in this table, you can see the Swen's global language system. So as usual, English is in the first position. Yeah, as of course, like English is in the first position. The other languages are after English, Arabic, Mandarin, Chinese, like yeah, it's Chinese language, Mandarin. Then French, German, Hindi, Japanese, Malaysian, Portuguese, Russian, Spanish languages. And the other languages like Urdu, Afrikaans, Dutch, Korean, Polish, Vietnamese languages, and the rest other part is the rest all rest languages. Thank you for watching this video. I was so happy to be with you. Goodbye. If you have questions, you can ask them as a, you can leave them as a comment.